I don't know what we're gonna talk about this in the video. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna talk about in this video, but we're gonna be making a gingerbread chai tea cookie kit or whatever it's called. We have gummies, we have edible markers from the previous thing that they sent us.
We have sand, coins, balls. These little cute, there's little gingerbreads.
I don't even know what they are. I
for
think
the
they're just
mistletoe.
candies, honestly. It's already pre-built. As shown here, you can see the house. It's not that bad. This smells good.
Oh, it's gingerbread, baby. Because like it didn't smell like gingerbread, so I was like, oh.
Sorry, that smells delicious. And then like a little piece of the thing came off. That's so cute, delicious. What's your name, major, and status?
I thought you were, okay, my name is Leslie the Moose. I'm from Cathedral City. I'm 18. I am in a relationship. My major is studio art and art history. Hopefully my boyfriend financially is good because he's gonna be the one providing for me.
Okay, so I'm Alexa and I'm a first year. I'm a computer science major. Hopefully I become a software engineer or specialize in computer science or cybersecurity in the future. Next week is finals week. So
I only have 2 finals.
today was my last class for ethics and communications because we have no more like stuff to do for that class. Like yes, we have work, but that was the last time I had to go to the class. For computer science, it's a little different. I have that, and then on Monday I have like the final.
Oh.
And it's like the only class I actually have a final in. Oh, you see how I messed up? I've always wanted to like get into like content creating since I was young, but I just never did it because being like a full-time social media person, it's like a job. It really is, and it's like,
you know who you're starting to sound like?
Who?
McKay.
Try being an influencer, but it is like not like a job. Like it is time consuming. Like if you don't have like the resources to actually like edit, and if you don't know how to edit, like you have to learn how to edit. Fortunately for me, I was in JNN, like a program in my high school where I learned how to edit and film. So that's like kind of the reason why I like doing videos. We're gonna like just start talking about like our dorm life and experience here. I low-key love it. Like I said, me and Leslie, we live in SoCal, and for me it's like a form of independence. I'm usually like inside my house all the time, and in SoCal you need a car, but here in San Francisco you can kind of just like use the public transportation. Oh my god, we live in the dorm with like the 3 people, but it's not like as crowded as you would think. I feel like we all have like
we all match each other's vibes.
Well, we since we have the triple dorm, it's like bunk beds, but we switched them to like, or I switched mine to like a twin like bed on the floor. Something I will say is that people are like, oh, San Francisco is dangerous. There's like some places that are dangerous and some places that aren't, and I think that's just for every city how it is. I don't think that should kind of like deter you from coming here. I liked my experience here. I found like a lot of friends, and I'm honestly doing really good in school. Curriculum, it's honestly not that bad. For me personally, I'm in this program called Metro. They kind of like help you pick out your classes, and they support you for like their first 2 years. So it's like I have like a supportive kind of like support system. The only thing is that San Francisco is expensive, so even if you have like you need a lot of help, they're not gonna give you as much money. I was fortunate enough that I got scholarships, but it's like still like
I was unfortunate.
Yeah. SFSU is known to be a commuter school. A lot of people will like leave on the weekends, and if they do dorm here, they like don't live that far. For us, we don't go back home that often because we can't really afford to go like every week. But
even like in a car or just like plane to it.
The people that dorm here and like live nearby, they go to their house like almost every week. There's also a lot of other people that live far. A lot of the people that live in the dorms, they also live like all the way in SoCal. A lot of people from San Diego and a lot of people from LA, so it's like a nice experience.
A little bit of everywhere. How was your first week here?
My first week of school?
First week here, yeah.
The first week was honestly like, it was nice. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really here in the dorm. I thought that my roommates, I thought none of my roommates liked me, so I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna be there if they don't like me. Okay, here's the thing, they didn't do anything for them like to make me not think that they like me. It's just, you know, like the feeling you get.
Conclusion.
No. It's like, you guys know, like when you have like a feeling and you know that people don't like you, you're like, oh, like like let me step away. I did have friends, so I would always like be going out, or if I would be here, I was like, I don't want to be in here alone with them. So I was like, please, I would beg my friends to come over. You kind of have to give it time. A little confession.
Oh.
I thought that they didn't like me at all, that I was about to get a room change.
Oh.
I could have sworn I was like, okay, this one.
Okay, girl, but what if you got a room change and then your roommate said you switch rooms that weren't gonna like you?
I wasn't gonna get one. I was like hesitant on like trying to get one, but it was like, oh, I should.
Damn, you're as hella jump to conclusions now.
Oh, what's it called? Yes, this is probably me jumping to conclusions because they didn't do anything bad to me. But the thing is, even now that Leslie knows me, like she knows that I still jump to conclusions. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a room change and like I'm not gonna leave, but then at the same time I was hesitant. I was like, okay, let me wait it out. I don't want to have to move all my stuff from this dorm to another dorm, and I was like, I feel like that would start problems if I did move out, because it would be like, oh, like she moved, like she, you know. I was like, that's gonna start problems. So I was like, okay, like I guess I'll stay.
I guess we'll stay.
If you have like a bad situation with your roommates, I honestly didn't have a bad situation. Like I said, me jumping to conclusions. I think a lot of the thing is like waiting it out. You're kind of moving in with a bunch of strangers you don't know, and they don't know you, you know?
Just a lie.
They didn't do
These little
anything?
green things are like so small.
You'll meet a lot of new people the first few days. Like for me, I think me and Leslie were like, we went out the first few days. Like I kind of dragged Leslie to be there because I, like, even though like I said, I thought she didn't like me, but I was like, oh, like, I feel like another thing that I wanted to do before I got to my dorm, I was like, I want to be on good terms with my roommates. Like I don't want to be on bad terms with them. I was like, you're gonna be living with them, and I was like, I don't feel like doing much of a room change. Also, I feel like getting along with your neighbors is important too, because what if you don't have something and you're like, oh, I need something. Like the other day I went to my neighbors and I was like, hey, do you have a can opener? And they had a can opener. They saved me. You can build a lot of friends along the way, that's what I'm saying. Don't feel discouraged. I personally found the best way to make friends is to just go out those first few days, like knock on people's doors. You're gonna meet people that you think you're gonna be friends with or you're gonna hang out with. They probably won't contact you. They won't. I think the first like week, or I think it was the first few days, I went around writing sticky notes. I'm like, hey, like my name is this, I live in Towers, and this is my Instagram. If you want to hang out, let me know. And that's what I did. I got a lot of followers, but like not a lot of people like DM me, which is like I said, some people are scared to reach out, so you reach out first. But yeah, honestly, if you guys want a room tour, let me know. Like, kind of like, I know Leslie doesn't want me to do a room tour, but I could do like a dorm tour of how like the Towers like looks, because when I was about to move in, I was like, okay, like how does this place look? I could find no videos of how this place
Dude, not
looks.
even like the virtual one like helped at all.
Yeah, because there was like a virtual thing to look at the dorm when we got our housing confirmation. Tell me why it didn't even let you look into the rooms. And even then, like the virtual thing isn't as accurate as it is on the thing.
It was like, nah, like it was definitely.
Also, it's important to note that like a lot of the like rooms here are different. Like my friend Mia, she's in the other room, but her dorm is like a double one with the living room and kitchen, but her living room and kitchen is smaller and her bathroom is like a little smaller. It's like just there's a lot of differences in our living spaces. One of the biggest tips is to like befriend people in your classes, because you don't think you're gonna need them, but if you like are struggling on a homework assignment, you're gonna need them. And sometimes you just like need support that like other people are struggling out as well, and honestly that's perfectly okay.
It's fine.
One of the things I kind of learned this year, or like, well, I learned coming to college that like it isn't that serious, if that makes sense. Classes and grades do matter, but at the end of the day, like if you don't do good, if you don't get a good test score, then it's perfectly okay. It's not the end of the world.
Also, like another thing too, I was told not everyone graduates within the 4 years. Like, don't be like, oh, like just like in high school, like, oh, you have to graduate and whatnot. Those 4 years, like, no. In college, like it's for sure that there's a high chance that you won't like finish within the 4 years. Like you'll have to like finish in either 5 or 6 years.
I think another thing I would like to mention is like currently our faculty is going on strike. They did go on strike on December 5th because they are raising our tuition. I think to keep it transparent, you guys should know that before you guys decide to come here. I think it's like all the CSUs, but because of that, there's a lot of teacher cuts, so there aren't as many classes.
There's like
So keep that in mind. You're probably not going to graduate in 4 years, and that's okay. I'm like a first gen low income girly, so I get a lot of my stuff paid, or I do get all of my stuff paid for at school. So take advantage of like resources on campus. If this is your first time, go to tutoring sessions, like talk to your advisor, join clubs. Honestly, I kind of hate that I didn't join any clubs. I'm gonna do it next semester, but it's just like, oh, I wish I would have found like something I was like passionate about or had something to do. Keeping like a structure in your day-to-day life is important because it is easy to lose yourself and not do like anything. She said you can get like free therapy sessions. You can use like the gym for free if you're a student here. I think another thing is like you can reserve study rooms, which is I think every school.
Oh, you can also make your own podcast too.
They have different like
Rentals.
They have rentals where you can rent out mics, or you can rent out
cameras,
studios. It's like pretty cool, honestly. If you need like a LinkedIn headshot, they do like professional headshots for you in the career center, which I think is freaking cool because you would have to pay like a lot of money for that outside of school. I'm currently a straight A student because I do all my work, so keep that in mind. Talk to your professors. If you can't finish a homework assignment, please talk to them. You can earn an A, and I'm pretty sure they want you to earn an A too. In my metro classes, they all like stress like the importance of like communicating to them. Like if you're going through something, let them know, because these teachers kind of like realize like, oh, like stuff happens in life.
I'll stay on the phone, but I can talk because I don't want to squish you guys. Like I don't want to squish you.
No, you guys can stay right here. Wow, it's actually beautiful. We talked about like dorm life. We talked about roommates. We honestly, what's like something you would give advice on?
Low key, don't be afraid of getting roommates, because I was like so terrified of getting roommates that I applied to like get like a single dorm, and I ended up getting a wonderful roommate, Skylar. She ended up dropping out. That's tea for another day. But I lived my whole first semester like with no roommate, and so I didn't really get like my little built-in best friend until second semester, and I kind of got somebody that just their living situation didn't work out, so it was just kind of like a straight situation, and we haven't really like gotten along. So I feel like it's better for you to go in from the start with somebody. It's because it's like you're kind of afraid like, oh, like what if this, what if that, but it's like you're both starting somewhere you don't really know, and it's just like an opportunity for you to build like lifelong friendships. Because like I know Alexa was probably scared at the beginning, but look at her and lovely now. And like don't be afraid to like make a lot of friends. Like I made one friend at school, and then she introduced me to them, and I have a bunch of friends. And yeah.
Oh, she cried.
No, but don't wait till the last minute to do your fucking finals. It's not like high school, guys. You guys cannot fake it to the moment. I remember like the day my parents dropped me off, I was
You're like,
my eyes out.
take me out.
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me out.
I made a mistake. I need to go back home. And now I have to go home next week, and I'm like, guys, let me get this. One, like the week before you leave, don't eat out. Eat at home. Go home, and you'll be like, oh my god.
Once you eat out, you can't stop, because the dining hall food, it's not like bad, but it's just like you wanna just like eat food that's not the dining hall.
Cause it's not gas. There's one nice worker in the cafeteria.
Oh my god.
We all love him.
He gives you extra fries. You better say good morning, hi to him, and be like, provecho, every time he gives you those fucking fries.
He told me he missed me.
Yeah, that's what my wife was like. He was like, no has llegado en muchos días. And I was like, no tenía hambre. And he was like, and you're lying. No, but he's so nice. Like, I don't know, you guys just be, if I catch one of you bitches being mean to him, I'll bite you.
I like to add that honestly, your first friends are gonna probably be your roommates. They don't have to be your first friends, but they're gonna. But they're gonna kind of be like the first person you like go out with, go to the dining hall with, because like
but they're kind of like, you have to be friends with them, because like
you be on good terms with your roommates, no matter what. But if they're like bonkers, then obviously you can go get a room change.
Nah, guys, like another piece of advice: don't skip class. It is an addiction.
If a bitch shows you to skip class, don't listen to them.
Yeah, fuck those bitches. They're
preying on your downfall.
Yeah. I skipped like my like in the 3rd week of my philosophy class. I skipped. Girl, have I been back to that class? No.
Oh.
Am I passing it? Yes. But it would have been easier if I had went to the class. But don't miss class, because at the end of the day, you're paying for the classes. It's not high school. It's not free.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you took out loans, or because it's like you have to pay those back at one point. It's gonna end up worse for you if you fail the class and have to retake it. Because why? You pay the money again. It's not a free trial,
There's gonna be some people at this school that still think they're in high school.
Oh my god,
Number one
peaked
rule.
in high school.
They
I
peak.
miss high school all the time. No, but guys, you really need to like, if you become friends with those type of people, like they're only gonna bring you down, because it's just gonna give you a mean girl attitude, and you need to like overlook that. You need to like find your own circle of like people that have the same values as you, because it's not high school. It's not just one circle of like students that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life. Like there's literally thousands of people at this school that you could associate yourself with. Like you don't have to stick with just one group. Like as of this year, I think our school has 29,000 students enrolled. You have 29,000 people to pick from to be friends with, and you pick that one nasty bitch. Like no.
I kind of gave my friend the other day like some advice, like these friends that you meet your first few months, they're not going to be your forever friends. Because I'm not going to say like the people that you meet right now you're not going to be friends with forever. Yes, you're going to probably meet some people that you are going to be friends with, but like not all of them, not your big friend group is going to stay together. So we're basically done with everything. We didn't finish the gingerbread house, but it is 2 a.m. and we're hungry and we're looking for food. This is one side of it, and obviously it's not finished, but if we have time we'll do it another day. This is the other side, the front of the house. Lastly, this is my side of the house that I was decorating. Here are the trees. Oh, it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall. That's it for today's video. If you guys want a room tour or like dorm tour, let me know and I'll gladly do that for you. But anyways, wish us luck on finals week and goodbye.